I challenge you. Commit to YouTube for the next 3 months and see how much your channel and earning potential will grow. Because most people give up way too soon. But I know that if you stay consistent for the next 90 days, you will start to see real momentum. More views, more subscribers, and more income opportunities. So I'm going to break down exactly why this challenge works, what to focus on, and how to set yourself up for success over the next 90 days. So if you're serious about finally growing on YouTube, this is your sign. The next 90 days are for you, so let's dive in. So because you clicked this video, I'm hoping you already know why YouTube is amazing. But I always get asked this very popular question, and that is, why grow on YouTube over all the other social media platforms? And first I want to say, I've been a business owner full-time since 2007. I've built multiple businesses over those years. I've grown multiple followings from scratch on different platforms. And more recently, just a few years ago with this business, I wasn't sure which platform to go all in on. So I used a tracking tool to track all of my efforts across different social media platforms, from Instagram to TikTok to blogging to Pinterest, to, you guessed it, YouTube. And within that 6-month period, I had a solid strategy for every single platform. I posted content native to that platform. So we're not talking about a bunch of repurposing BS here. And let me tell you that YouTube won by a landslide. Not only did I get over 1,000 more email leads than all the other platforms combined, but YouTube also brought in the most sales and has the most income potential, meaning the most income streams you can make from one singular platform. We did blogging and Pinterest for over 6 months, consistently posting to Pinterest 6 to 9 times per day, and one new blog post every single week. And the best month we ever had from that was 100 email leads. And over that 6-month period, we made one sale. One. And I put thousands of dollars into hiring the best experts and taking the best programs on the subject matter. Not to mention, the very first platform I ever grew on when I started my first business was blogging and Pinterest. Using that strategy way back in the day, I was able to grow my email list to over 60,000 email subscribers from blogging and Pinterest. So I definitely knew what I was doing with blogging and Pinterest, and it still did not produce the results even close to YouTube today. On Instagram, we were posting 1 reel per day and multiple stories per day, and my following barely budged. And on TikTok, I saw the complete opposite. We were growing fast, getting a lot of followers, but almost no sales. And then there's YouTube. We brought in well over 1,500 new email leads and dozens of sales. Because of it, I was able to hit $10,000 months from a very small channel. We're talking under 5,000 subscribers. And right now today, my YouTube channel has around 115,000 subscribers. We're bringing in 2,000 to 4,000 new email leads every single month. And last year we averaged $47,820 per month in revenue. And all the leads came from my YouTube channel, this channel that you're on right now. So I really hope this is convincing you, because it is not only transformative for your business and your sales, but also for your lifestyle. I have never had a more stress-free business, more free time, and a better work-life balance than I have now. With my business focused solely on growing YouTube, moving my viewers to my email list, and selling my digital products passively through my automated funnel. So hopefully you're sold on YouTube. But the next question is, why should you take your time to commit to this challenge for the next 90 days? Here's the truth. With YouTube or any social platform, it's going to take time. There is absolutely no such thing as an overnight success. The only people I've ever seen grow overnight on a social media platform were people who already had a following or an email list on another platform and moved it over. At the same time though, YouTube doesn't need to take as long as a lot of people think. Some people will say, it took me 6 years, it took me 8 years, I've been on YouTube for 10, 15 years. It absolutely does not need to take that long. You should be able to gain really good momentum on your channel in just 2 to 4 months, if you have a good strategy in place. So let me show you some real life wins from my students. Katrina got over 1,000 views on her 5th ever YouTube video. JD got over 7,000 views on a YouTube video she posted just 2 months ago. And it's still bringing her in views and leads every single day. And Jason is at almost 10,000 subscribers in less than 6 months. And Simran got over 300 subscribers in less than 2 months. I'm telling you, YouTube does not and should not take years to see real momentum on the platform. Simply put, if you are not seeing real traction on the platform in 2 to 4 months, you need a better strategy. And I know some of you coming from Instagram or TikTok might not think that that sounds like big numbers, but those are actually fantastic numbers for YouTube, because one view on a long form video on YouTube is not the same as one view on a short form video. I like to think about it this way. In my opinion, about 5,000 views on a long form video is equivalent equivalent to about 100,000 or more views on a short form video. Because people watching a long form video, which if you don't know what that is, it's the type of video you're watching right now, they are more committed. They're watching the content for longer, they're getting to know you, and they're way more likely to actually take action on your call to action. So that's gonna result in more email leads and sales. So this 90-day YouTube challenge is for long form videos. Again, these horizontal videos like you're watching right now. Not YouTube shorts, YouTube long form videos. Now I hear from a lot of you who are already comfortable with YouTube shorts, and you're wondering when or whether to make the switch to long form videos. But I want you to keep in mind it's not one or the other. If you're starting from scratch, then I would always say to start with long form. If you're already doing short form and you're seeing success with it, then keep going with that and try adding on long form videos. I've just seen from my experience that long form gets you more qualified followers, and you can make way more money from things like brand deals and AdSense. Okay, so in order to post a long form video every single week for 90 days, you're going to need a niche, you're going to need to script your videos, film them, edit them, and publish them. So let me walk you through every single step. And really quickly before I do, I have a bunch of free tools for you located in the description below this video that's gonna make this challenge even easier. We're talking like my free YouTube script template, the exact one that I used to go from 0 subscribers to over 100,000 subscribers on this channel. And also if you're interested in growing on YouTube so you can sell digital products, I also have a freebie below on the 4 digital products that got me to $10,000 months. So be sure to check out all those freebies in the description below, because it's really going to help your momentum with this challenge. Okay, step 1, your niche. Your niche is simply the topic that your channel is centered around. And your niche almost always falls under one of 3 categories: health, wealth, or relationships. And by the way, I made a previous video like this and every single person was like, mine doesn't fit underneath one of those categories. Yes, it does. If you are like quilting, okay, that can be health. That can be relationships. Like, we're not talking so literal here. I'm just trying to share with you that it usually will fall under one of those 3 categories. So for example, my channel is wealth, make money online, digital products, growing on YouTube. So maybe yours is health. Maybe you're helping women with PCOS. Maybe you're helping men with mental health. Maybe you're helping people's dogs live longer. Maybe you're under the category of relationships, helping people make friends in adult life, have healthier marriages, better communication with their kids. Where I see wrong though is seeing people go way too niche, like knitting for grandmas aged 55 who live in Ontario and have blonde hair. That is way too specific for YouTube. What you want to do is stick to a niche, stick to a category, and let your audience reveal themselves. So instead of helping grandmas knit who are 55, live in Ontario, and have blonde hair, just start making videos about knitting and your audience will reveal themselves. And once you get enough views and traction on your channel, YouTube will literally give you the audience data to tell you who's watching your channel. So don't overthink it before you start. Now here's a question I get constantly. What if I'm into multiple things? I love travel and horses and basketball and making pony bead bracelets. Or I'm a lifestyle creator who also homeschools and likes books and my favorite color's green. So do I have to pick just one? That is the question I get all the time. Yes, you need to pick a lane. But just because you like 50 different things, just because you pick one to focus on for your YouTube channel, doesn't mean all those other things go away. Those can just become your hobbies, which is super healthy, by the way. It is so stressful to try to create a business where you are trying to focus on multiple things. It confuses you, it confuses your audience, it makes it really hard to grow and scale your business. Trust me, pick one to monetize and let the other interests that you have remain hobbies. Okay, step 2 is finding your video titles with Outlier research. Because once you have your niche, you need titles and topics for your videos. And this is where most people go wrong. They just think of a title for their YouTube video out of complete thin air. And that is absolutely the wrong way to do it. The right way is to model what's already proven to work. And the way that you do that is by finding what I call outlier videos. And the way that I see outlier videos are videos that are done within your niche or a niche that's adjacent to your niche. And the video gets 2 times or more views on that video than the channel has subscribers. That is the way that I like to do it. I used to do it where I wanted the views to be more than that channel's average, but I've learned that if you try to get more views than the channel has subscribers, subscribers, it works really well because then you're kind of avoiding these channels that are really super old, or they've grown a ton of subscribers from like email marketing or ads, or they're a really famous personality like Tony Robbins. I have found that when you try to model really famous personalities, it almost never works out because those people's videos are going to do well no matter what they do because they're literally famous. Now, these outlier videos, they're telling you something. They're proof that a specific title, topic, or angle has mass appeal. So here's what I want you to do. Make a list of 10 to 20 competitors in your niche or in an adjacent niche. Then go to that channel's videos and click on popular and try to find the highest viewed videos within a year or newer. You don't want to model really old videos, and you want to look for videos that have 2 times or more views than the channel has subscribers. Now, this is going to take time. This happens all the time where my students are like, well, I looked, there's nothing out there. I looked. And it's like, okay, the first time I did research, it took me 20 hours. Like, you have to really try. You can't just like look at a couple channels and be like, well, I'm done. Like, you have to really look. And the other thing is look at adjacent niches as well, because I've had some people who are like, well, I teach people how to be like in-home caregivers and there's no channels like specific to that. It's like, okay, well, look at something similar, like look at nursing or like look at adjacent niches. Get as close as you can. It's okay if somebody doesn't have the exact same channel as you. Now, once you found these outlier videos, don't just copy the title word for word. That is a big no-no. What you want to do is turn that title into a template. For example, an outlier video in my niche like a couple years ago was 10 digital products to make money online. So I made that into a template called, X digital products to blank. And then I can make a ton of different videos on that title template. So I could do 5 digital products that help you make money online with AI, 5 digital products that don't sell anymore, 5 digital products that you can create in 24 hours or less with Claude. Like, I just came up with all these off the top of my head. And one key thing that I've noticed in the last year or so is you really want to pair this with something that's trending if possible. So let's say you're making content for influencers. If you can pair it with the trend of like Coachella or whatever's happening in the moment or what's trending online, that can be really helpful too. And a tool you can use for that is Google Trends. You can also, of course, just like see what's trending in your niche as well. And I teach all of this in depth, step by step, along with spreadsheets, research tools, everything you need inside my membership Freedom Creator Club. And if you want to learn more about it and also get my free on-demand training, go ahead and click the link in the description below this video to register your free seat to my on-demand training. All right, step 3, scripting your videos. So once you have your title, you need to script your video. There's a lot of different ways you can do this. You can script your video word for word. You can just script the hook word for word and then do bullet points and kind of talk off the cuff. The cool thing is you can do whatever feels best for you. I used to bullet point my videos, but now I write them word for word. I find they perform better. I find that it's less stress for me. It takes less energy. I just have to simply show up, read a script, and leave. Like, instead of having to like show up, read a hook, and then like kind of think of what I'm going to say, I find that that takes a lot more energy, and I was a lot more burnt out on my recording days. Oh, and don't forget, I have my free YouTube script template, the one that I used to get me from 0 to over 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. It's linked in the description below this video. It's going to save you so much time. And a little tip for you is you can literally take that script template and put it into like Claude or ChatGPT. That way there is a structure for helping you write your scripts if you do want to use AI to help assist you with that. Okay, step 4, filming and editing. So you can use whatever you have. You can use a freaking cell phone to record your videos. I have a friend, Nancy. She has a channel called Shopping on Champagne. It's awesome. And she has like 60,000 or more subscribers, and her channel has been filmed only with her iPhone. So stop making excuses. This is a real channel with real subscribers that has great engagement. She's getting brand deals, AdSense money, and she just uses her cell phone. So stop making excuses. For editing, if you have the money, I would highly recommend hiring an editor. You can hire an overseas editor from anywhere from around $50 a video to $200 a video, depending on how long your video is, the quality you're wanting, the experience you're wanting from your editor, things like that. If you don't have the money to hire an editor, or you for some reason are weird and you like editing, I don't personally understand that, but that's awesome. If you want to do the editing yourself to save money, I would recommend a tool called Descript. It translates your video, you can edit the words, and then it automatically edits the video. If you're actually interested in learning how to edit, which again, can't relate, but very cool, I love that for you, you could use a tool like CapCut or DaVinci Resolve. Those are both really popular amongst the YouTube community. Okay, step 5, publishing your video. Once you've edited, you can publish right away, or you can schedule the video. People always ask me, what's the best date and time to post? And honestly, in the beginning, you're not going to have data on that. So you need to just pick a day and time to post. Just make sure that your following is actually awake. Like, Don't post when it's 2 a.m. whenever your following is sleeping, okay? Like post at a regular time, like Mondays at 8 a.m. or something like that, right? But the cool thing is it doesn't really matter that much. And over time, once you get enough views, YouTube will actually unlock data, letting you know when is the best time to post. But I'm telling you, please do not lose sleep over this. It is not going to make that big of a difference. So now that you know what this challenge is about, how to do it, and why YouTube is the platform to do it on, it is time for you to get started. What I want you to do is comment the words "I'm in" below if you are going to commit to doing this 90-day YouTube challenge. And again, I want you to commit to posting one long form video every single week for 90 days. You are absolutely going to learn a ton. You are going to see growth on your channel, and you will be very proud of yourself for doing this. And here's the thing, a year from now, you are going to look back and be like, I am so glad that I decided to do this. Not just, listen to this video on YouTube University, right? But actually do it. Actually record a video, even if it's with your phone, and just post the dang thing. Like, I am telling you, you're going to look back a year from now and be like, wow, I cannot believe the amount of opportunity and change that YouTube has brought me in such a positive way. And I want you to remember this. My first videos on YouTube sucked. They absolutely sucked. Okay, you can go to my channel, click on videos, click on oldest, look at my oldest videos. They are terrible. You can even leave me comments on those videos being like, these suck, because they do. But here's the thing. If I didn't post those videos and let myself be bad, okay, I would have never gotten good. And I think too many people, they wait. They're like, I'm gonna wait until I'm good. But there's no amount of time that's just gonna make you good. You're only gonna get good by doing the thing. So you have to actually do it, and you have to actually start, and taking part in this challenge is gonna be a great way to do that. And again, don't forget to check out those free resources in the description below, because that's gonna help you get momentum even faster. Now that you're committed to YouTube for the next 90 days, you might be wondering, but how do I actually structure this so I can actually make money as quickly as possible with YouTube? Well, it all starts by watching this video next here, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's gonna be way more powerful. See you in the next video.